Okay, here we are, July 24th, Splashdown Day, and I'm sure Armstrong, Collins, and Aldrin at this point were really looking forward to getting some real air, some real food, a normal 1G environment, a beautiful earth, wind, and just everything good, a nice sunshine on them. Everything beautiful about the earth. Um, and their families, of course. Yeah, of course. All right, so let's take a look and see what's going on here in the plot mode. They are about 5,000 nautical miles above the surface. Let's get a time plot. 28 minutes from entry interface. Okay, and let's see what that looks like in 3D. Oh yeah, the Earth is looking mighty big in the window, filling the entire screen here. Alright, we left the LEM in orbit, so let's see what the LEM sees. Alright, looking out to Earth from the moon. There's Earth, and that little dot there is the CSM. So we can alternate. Here's the view from about 4,800 nautical miles. Here's the view from the moon. Yep. Alright, back to the CM. Let's go back to our plot. Okay, perigee, check the metric here. Just one last time, I want to make sure it's 58 kilometers and not 58 nautical miles, otherwise we will not re-enter. So it converged to 58. That's good, 58 kilometers. Okay, back to nautical. And let's see what else is going on here. 4,000 nautical miles away. Get another time plot, 20 minutes to entry interface. Okay, so we have some things we have to take care of. The service module has to be jettisoned. I don't want to jettison it in a way that causes us to hit it somewhere down the road. So this is our velocity vector. We're gonna hit the atmosphere and decelerate. The CM is lighter than the SM, so it'll be decelerated more. So I think we need to have the SM going first along our velocity vector. That way, as the CM decelerates, we'll get more separation rather than the alternative. Alright, 3,000 nautical miles. Let's undock the SM. Okay. Go to the CM. Target the SM, and we'll just we use the RCS system to separate from the SM. Okay. Positive separation. Good. Alright, let's go back into coast mode. And we definitely want to come in with the CM with the blunt end first. Doesn't really work any other way, so let's set our track to negative velocity vector. Track, good. Alright, we'll keep an eye on this and make sure we're not getting close to the SM as we hit the atmosphere. Let's see how everything looks here. Alright. Alright, so let's take a look. I think as we are getting into entry interface here, let's just go in here. Alright, so before we hit entry interface, of course I want to thank on this 50-year anniversary of this amazing journey, voyage, Odyssey. I want to thank Neil, Buzz, and Michael for a wonderful journey and experience that they've shared with us. We've got all the transcripts, and it's just really great to be able to relive this. The taxpayers of the United States who made this possible, President Kennedy, who actually made the decision to have this go forward and stuck to it, and the succeeding presidents who kept it on path. All the engineers in the Apollo program, everyone, the technicians, the programmers, everyone who worked on this, guidance, mathematicians, physicists, geologists, just incredible. Let's take a look here, the 3D view. So here's the last view that the astronauts would have of the moon as they approached entry interface. I think Collins at this point said, "Yeah, the moon is what I consider a normal size now." Bro, I want to thank you for going on these rituals with me, going through all the steps. It's really been exciting going through all the different phases from TLI to LOI, PDI to TEI, pretty much everything except TMI. And of course, we have to thank the Soviet Union, because without Sputnik and all their progress, I doubt that we would, the U.S. would even have done this. Alright, so we're approaching entry interface here. Let's see, 5 minutes away. Actually, we've already passed that. So right now, let's get into the proper mode. Alright, we are 200 nautical miles away. I just want to see what's going on with the SM. Okay, it's still moving away. 150 miles. This field here is going to display the acceleration as we get 0.05 G of air resistance. So I want to see what happens when that hits. Just make sure the SM is still separating. Okay, we've got it. And what's the SM doing? Separating, good. Speed is 36,000 feet per second. We want that to go all the way down, 0.2 G. And you can see the apogee is rapidly coming down, rapidly. And that's exactly what we expect. We have 4.4 G, 5 G, 6G, 6.12 G maximum, and now it's coming down. Landing mode. SM is separating, looks good. 27 miles, 5.3 G. You can imagine the vibration, the heat, the light, what the astronauts are going through right now. It's going through hell. And of course, the communications blackout. 4.4 G, G's are coming down, 11 miles, 3G, 2G, 8 miles, 1.1, 1.15, 1.1, okay, 3 miles, I'm going to pop shoot at 1 mile. Coming up, there we go, pop shoot. 3,500 feet. That was the service module hitting the surface. Alright, so the Hornet's nearby and the recovery helicopters, divers, everyone ready to recover the astronauts. And cigars are being lit in Houston. Here we go. And we're down. Wow. What a journey. What a voyage. 8 days, 3 hours. And we went through all the major phases. Incredible. Alright, I guess that does it. 50-year commemoration. Thanks very much, and I gotta get out of this suit.